This is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you truly is something to savour. It's not often we get to commentate on a team's maiden professional match.
Yeah, I think this is a first for me. It'll be
First
interesting to see how
match
they do
ever.
out there, how the team gels, and what's the chemistry
Ultimate
like between
team
the
after
players.
like 3
No
years.
doubt the manager will have one eye on the transfer market, looking to improve the depth of the squad, as well as the starting 11.
Oh, great attacking play. Great defending. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Electing to cross into the centre. Clearing the lines. And so it will be a corner now. And deciding to go short with this one. Marcelo. Alex Pozo. Pulls it back. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. We're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next.
Oh, I had first.
Ronaldo. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. And it might be. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, a really good idea, but missing by a large margin. Foden. Tammy Abraham. Superb block. And an astute piece of defending. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the threat is there. Ronaldo. Can they cover up? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal.
Oh, what?
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
We've had a pair of car keys handed in at reception, a pair of car keys and a wallet. If those are your items, please.
Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Borja Iglesias. Gonzalo Villar. Good movement. And the cross is very much on. Cutting the ball back. And a goal here. Ronaldo has done it. Well, a second goal for them here. Courtney House. Take it away.
Come on.
Foden. Now with Abraham. Ronaldo on the ball. And that was a very fine read. Rodrigo. And a timely intervention. Pressing as a team.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have controlled the possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Come on, let me pass it. Oh.
Possession given away. Can't argue with that little move. And touched onto the frame of the goal. And no-nonsense defensive clearance.
Well, what a brilliant save that
No
was. I
offside.
can't believe he's kept that one out.
Borja Iglesias. He read the situation defensively and did his job. I must say, this looks promising. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And the ball's gone. Losing possession a bit easily. He made it look simple, really.
Oh, back on your on a play. Why would you stop going?
Ronaldo. Well, he successfully got past him. No, not the best challenge. Cuts it back. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know.
No, I pressed L1. What?
Campbell. Eric Garcia. Ronaldo. It's with Vinicius Junior. Really vital interception here. Oh, cleared off the line. Alert defending. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. And deciding to go short with this one. And a fine cross. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And the keeper's hand does the trick.
Keeper.
Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Now what can they do from here? And he takes on the shot. So near, but wide.
Well, here you can see it again. It's close, but it's certainly not over the line. The officials got that absolutely right.
Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. A chance then for the respective managers to... Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Joe Rothwell. He has time to play it over. Abraham! Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Playing it in. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header.
A second here. A little bit more. Okay.
What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Argentino Ezequiel Ávila con el golazo.
Well, here it is again, and that's the perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score.
So, what I don't like about
Villar.
teams,
Possession
mostly
and patience, the
play.
watchwords.
Mostly don't have that
But
much
then the
time
one
to
that goes
get
astray.
free.
Joe Rothwell. Ezequiel Ávila.
No, come on.
And the
he's
pass
wide
not
open.
quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. And time for the change now. Mbappe.
Good.
Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Oh, he's blocked it. Oh, a goal. And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it? So, an own goal, and now they are chasing this game. Strong but fair tackle. And space for the cross. Well cleared away.
He need to score 2 goals for that.
Well, he's given us away. 30 minutes to go then. Unable to keep the ball that time.
Oh, come
And he
on. That
prevented
was
it from
out.
going over the line.
Ref.
Mbappe. And now Rodrigo. Ronaldo. Can they cover up?
Oh my
And
God,
behind
what
it's
is
gone
that?
for a corner.
What a great ball control, Jesus.
Substitution time it is. And short it is. Throw-ins given. Foden. Ezequiel Avila. Marcelo went strongly in.
Come on, what is
Vinicius
that
Junior.
tackle? It's definitely tackle.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, it went sailing over the crossbar. Not a moment he'll want to remember. Nicely cut out. Ruud Gullit. Mbappe with it. Rodrigo. Good tackle. Space and time for the cross. And dealt with that ball comfortably. Danger here as he runs at them.
Swear to God.
Alex Pozo giving the ball away.
Oh, what?
And into the last 15
That wasn't
minutes
even
of
the ball
action.
he touched. What? My player literally was pushed.
Alex Pozo.
What? He let go of the ball behind him. What?
Garcia. Every pass hitting its target. Eric Garcia. Edu Exposito. Mbappe. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
He just scored one goal.
Breaking at pace. Oh, a nice looking pass. He read that brilliantly at the back.
Shot.
Rodrigo. So a throw in here. Foden. Abraham. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
So that was golden play.
Well, couldn't keep it.
Ah, come
Well, this game is almost in the history books, and it's not going to be one the visitors will want to remember
Oh,
for
look
long,
out, there is
Stuart.
chance here.
Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Ikone. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings?
fool.
They haven't been at their best. So the current
Nice
scoreline,
ball,
4-2. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Vinicius Junior.
59 rated players. That's pretty easy.
Will he play it in? Mbappe!
Oh, my.
Well, sometimes it works out for you, but that was a wretched piece of finishing. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe and Marcelo.
Yeah. 506. Coincidence there. had a baby, so they're sending me pictures. This is. Oh, keep making me. See what awards I've gained. It is all new. Like I said, I haven't played this since like 2018, FIFA 18 or something like that. Good rewards, I see. Oh, wow, I got a whole bunch of packs. Holy crap. We're a goal player. Come on. Everybody pray Ronaldo's in here. Oh, Schalliger from Red Bull Leipzig. I haven't heard a lot about him, but better than my current team. Doesn't really add chemistry. Trying to do like a Premier League base or English base. I'm so confused. Oh. Bro, I don't care about any of this. Player. Interesting. Tinted flags. Stadium stuff. I guess I have to do the stadium so I can get like a pack or something. Let's see. Stadium changes. I don't have any balls. Let's edit the structure. Cool. It's a rainbow in this pit. I'm not did that yet. Trophies. in the bid or not? How do I see that? Nope, I got my coins back. All about making money up in here. God. I don't think I'm gonna get this guy for 850, am I? Should I give up? Let's see. Goalie with England. Maximum price buy now is 950. Oh my. What? I'm so confused. Refuses. Let me do it. Oh yeah, press triangle. Seconds. Let's see if someone steals this guy from me. Please let me get Pope. Nope. They stole him. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on him. never gonna learn, am I? I like Maitland Niles, has good pace. He can come back on defense pretty good. Yeah, 81. Can't beat that. Oh, Phillips is 350. I didn't win my bid. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. I don't like this freaking transfer market. I have no idea how to use it. Here you go, transfers. Oh, wow. I thought I was the only one starting over. Like, I don't get it. Wow. Use the web app because I'm playing here. That's annoying. sure you guys follow and subscribe. Definitely be more animated if people were interacting on the channel. I just don't know how to get people in here. Because the web app is having issues. All right, I completed all the steps here. Let's get started. All right, I gotta play Madden. Change this.
EA Sports, within the game.
couldn't use that rule book. Oh no, that's my other league.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys.
I might get my ass handed to me.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First play, first pass for Brady.
No way.
It's intercepted.
What?
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short
He
field.
should have at least tried to get that ball away from
And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching
Chloe,
are
thanks for
thinking to
liking.
themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. It's a room to maneuver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, at least, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Prescott. Open man lamb. It's complete. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is, this depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. William Golston just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game? As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Brady now to throw.
Oh, come on.
Pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a play fake, Brady. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep, Demir Berg.
I'm going back.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. By you.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Play action now, Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette powering forward. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now, first down run there for Fournette, but it won't accomplish much as he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From midfield, here's Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? To about the 48-yard line.
I I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On second down, Elliott once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb. 53 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Can you get the ball back?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Jake Camarda now. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Dalton Schultz really built on his 2020 when he seized the Cowboys' starting job in 2021. 78 catches with 3rd in the league for tight ends. He's locked himself in as one of the Cowboys' main pieces on offense. They'll go to him every...
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 15. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Now Brady.
Come on, what is wrong with that?
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play.
And complete a pass. Doesn't make any sense.
They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
He completes it to Julio Jones. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this is just outside the line upright. It's no good, and that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Boy, that could have been a real momentum boost going into the break. You get into field goal position with a chance to seize the lead, but this one doesn't find the target, and they're unable to capitalize.
Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 50. Then we're going to 53.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this
first
point.
one.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Pass.
He's got his man. It's Gallup.
Wow.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe he didn't want to go to the zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Hey, 47.
Prescott off play action. Flushed out right. Another one to CD Lamb. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this
What a play.
down inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
This is a
They
reminder
came
to
out with an
drink water.
aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. the middle. Here's Elliott. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
Oh, he
and
fell.
the Bucs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Neville Gallimore showing off a bit on that nice stop.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
Oh, come on. Where is my O-line?
He goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. On the return, it's Bird. A nice little juke. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Step, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. William Golston now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
47.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Oh, come on.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. And they've got to go thank the guys on D.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Brady's throw taken in by Cook.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Oh, come on. I juked him.
As he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. If they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
To throw, it's Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I was trying.
The Bucs passing game looking
I'm
good.
sweating that I wish I didn't miss that field goal, bro. Somebody like follow me on Twitch and I got all distracted.
Go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Almost took his knees out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady. That'll be complete to Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, he shifts past him and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
72 yards on the ground for Fournette. It's a first down.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Succop's kick is good.
Finally
they
hit a
have
field
taken
goal.
the
Oh my
lead here in
God.
the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Go, get out there, get out there.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter...
And now we're
very
both
well
playing good
run by
defense,
him,
or
and
we
in this
suck?
situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him
His
to
knee
run with him
passing
stride
nice.
for stride.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46.
To throw, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Now Dak. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Steps away. And this is caught.
No way.
They are. What a catch. They keep the game alive, at least
Wow.
for the moment, as it's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And the Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Sliding out of the pocket. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Wow.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Second and 10. Prescott. Rolling to his right.
Come on, I had that.
Crossing the formation for the catch. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is.
Damn, if I didn't miss that field goal.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
No.
He's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Well, partner, that'll do it. You know, these week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Dallas, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, from
my bad for taking so long. You probably gonna kick my ass because you're angry.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we get the season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Miami. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Ready?
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
Come on, I got rid of it.
Eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Ready?
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force
What
it
is
down.
that?
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and puts your defense in a bad spot.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing Jones. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And this is good.
Oh,
from
wow.
57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
On the set.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down.
What is wrong with my fucking...
Here's Jones. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Patriots take over. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jonnu Smith, 63 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready, set.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
No!
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Jones. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season,
Hills hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh, what?
Brings it in. And he'll be taken down.
At least break that up. Oh my God.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Matt Judon from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there and take the hit and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Oh, I didn't see this guy.
And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. That swung out wide to Harris. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. That one goes for 24 yards. Jones throwing on 1st down. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Full connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Tua now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first
come
down.
on.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up.
Kidding me.
Ball here, remember.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Operating from the gun, Jones. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp.
No way.
And they pick up another first down there. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense have other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
They'll look to throw again. And they've got it.
Break that up. Are you kidding me?
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A run with Harris Harris out of the shotgun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Folk's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive.
Why is he
Boy,
going
this
backwards?
defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. There he goes, right side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Chase Edmonds taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
Here we go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Drill 52.
Here's Tua. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Go now. Ready, go. Ready.
Tua going to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Matt Judon getting him once again, his 3rd sack.
Okay, I'm gonna be there in 3 minutes.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, come
Smith
on.
catches left side. Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker. 56 yards. And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been to a hit, and the ball is out.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Ready.
Now Tua. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tua to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's long. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Looking to pass. Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill from 4 yards out.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Okay, ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Jones throw here taken in by Parker.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both